Hi guys, welcome to War Wiki. As per popular demand, we bring you a much awaited topic, the introduction to all the world-class British Special Forces. Many countries emulate the British Special Forces, right up to the selection procedure itself. In this two-part series, we will discuss all the world-class Special Forces of Britain. No other country can claim to have such well-trained and experienced units of Special Forces as the British. The role of Britain's Special Forces has transformed over the years. From defeating Nazi Germany and Hitler, to facing Soviet Union during Cold War, to their current preoccupation, fighting the global war against terrorism. The United Kingdom Special Forces, UKSF, is a Ministry of Defence directorate that provides a joint special operations task force headquarters. This directorate commands 6 world-class special forces that can be broadly divided into 2 categories. 1. Direct action units. These units are direct action groups. They execute confrontational and engagement missions such as offensive operations in the deep battle space, surgical strikes, elimination of targets, counter-terrorism and counter-insurgency operations, etc. 2. Support units. These are the ears and eyes of direct action units. They provide the support and intelligence for execution of missions, or perform intelligence-related missions such as unconventional warfare, infrastructure disruption, human intelligence collection and covert reconnaissance. There are 2 British Special Forces that can be considered as direct action units. The 22 Special Air Service Regiment, popularly called as British SAS, and the Special Boat Service of British Royal Navy. There are 4 Special Forces which provide the necessary logistical support for execution of direct actions. They are Special Reconnaissance Regiment, 18th Signal Regiment, and Special Forces Support Group, all belonging to the British Army. And Joint Special Forces Aviation Wing, which has separate squadrons for Royal Air Force as well as the British Army. In today's episode we will briefly discuss about the 4 special forces that provide the much needed intelligence and support to the direct action units of SAS and SBS. In our next part we will tell you about the 2 direct action units. Special Reconnaissance Regiment, SRR. SRR is a special reconnaissance unit of the British Army. It was established on April 2005 and is part of the United Kingdom Special Forces. Main role of the SRR is to support SAS and SBS special operations, by providing close target reconnaissance, surveillance, and eyes-on intelligence. The regiment employs state-of-the-art electronic surveillance gear to eavesdrop on their targets. Sources close to British intelligence estimate only 150 operatives in this elite unit. After a grueling selection procedure, the SRR operatives are trained in close-quarter combat, advanced driving skills, evasion and escape, art of surveillance and photography. SRR participated actively in Iraq War, war in Afghanistan and are currently operational in Yemen, Somalia, and Syria as well. 18th Signal Regiment is a regiment of the Royal Corps of Signals in British Army. Its main task is to provide signal support and information system support to other UKSF elements, such as the SAS and SBS. It ensures secured communications for UK Special Force operations. It is also the key component of UK in any kind of electronic warfare and signals intelligence. Signals intelligence implies to interception and monitoring enemy communications such as mobile phones and radio transmissions. The 26th Signal Squadron of this unit is dedicated to support the SRR. This unit is also the last line of defense against any electronic attack on UKSF directorate. Operators may be required to accompany direct action units in some operations, and need to be halo and firearms trained to direct action special forces levels. Owing to direct access of critical information, they are also required to be trained in other techniques, such as resistance to interrogation and escape and evasion. They are involved in virtually every mission of SAS and SBS units. Special Forces Support Group, SFSG. SFSG is the latest Special Operations Unit in British Armed Forces. It was formed in April 2006 with a motive to support the SAS, SRR, and SBS units of UKSF Directorate. The 1st Battalion Parachute Regiment, 1 Para, a company strength group of Royal Marines, and a contingent of RAF Regiment personnel form the UK's Special Forces Support Group. The SFSG provides infantry and specialized support to SAS and SBS special operations. They assist the direct action units in sealing off and guarding the area of operation, acting as deterrents to any sort of counter-attacks. They act as quick reaction force for SBS and SAS units. In Operation Barras, at Sierra Leone in 2000, operatives from 1st Para attacked the rebel base while the SAS units rescued fellow soldiers from nearby camp. SFSG have provided similar support to both SBS and SAS in Iraq and Afghanistan war, and many other operations all over the world. The Joint Special Forces Aviation Wing was formed in April 2001. This wing brings together Royal Air Force and Army Air Corps squadrons into a single unit. Its role is to provide specialized air support to United Kingdom Special Forces. The pilots are trained for extreme weather and deadliest of environment. The Joint Special Forces Aviation Wing is based at RAF Odiham in Hampshire, and operate Chinooks HC-2, Flying Lynx AH-7, Dolphin 2, and Gazelle AH-1 type of helicopters. They operate closely with 18 Signal Regiment for extraction and drops of SAS, SBS, SRR, and SFFG units. The operatives are taught to handle not only UK aircrafts, but also to handle aircrafts of United States and Russian origin, to prepare them for any emergencies. This unit is generally active in every region where SAS and SBS operatives are operational. In this video we introduced you to 4 British Special Forces that provide the much needed support to direct action units. These support units are extremely potent in what they do and act as a massive force multiplier in virtually every battlefield and war scenario. In our next part, expect a power-packed introduction to the 2 direct action special forces of UKSF, the legendary British Special Air Service Group, and the Special Boat Service units. So don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. Like this video if you found it entertaining and informative, dislike and comment if you didn't. Depending on feedback you can expect detailed individual videos on these special forces. Thanks for watching, have a great day and do not forget to support War Wiki.